Howdy, folks. Pretty and Pooch is live. Here it is, Wednesday night, and we meet again. Woo! Been a pretty hectic first half of the week, work-wise. And here it is, nice and sunny outside, and we are probably in for some storms tonight.
We are?
I think so. Later on tonight. But well, the weather's been good. We've been sleeping with the windows open, except for today or last night, because it changed on us. Got humid and all that good stuff, but boy, I love springtime. Need to get that time to go fishing. It's so windy though, can't do nothing. But I think we're in for something this weekend. Me and Pretty's gonna go see Justin at Back Road Freedom, and we're gonna go see Kevin at Hiking with Jackie Boy. I hope we get to see Jackie Boy. I don't know.
I think he's coming.
Really?
I think.
Is he going to be kayaking with us too?
I don't know. But if he is, I'd like to see how that goes down, because we have two dogs that would like to come and join us, but since we're kind of novice at this deal, beginners, I don't know how on earth I would
handle the dog that's wanting to jump out and bail as we're trying to kayak down the river and kayak back home or whatever.
That would not be cute. Why was your week so hectic?
Oh, it's just been a busy week. It's getting in middle end of the month, and of course with our window time for Joint Commission to be coming in. So everybody's freaking out on that, but it's all good. We'll go through it and we'll be fine. Yeah, it'll all be good.
I'm ready. Good. Yeah.
And another thing, I got my tea. I got my HTO
root beer.
Root beer.
You need to contact HTO and file a complaint, because your flavor root beer this is the last week for you to get it.
Yeah, I know. Baby texted me this morning, said you better go buy it up because at the end of the week it's gone. I'm like, man, what in the world? I guess I'm gonna go in there and baby knows. But I guess I'm gonna go in there and tell them, well, I guess I won't be back till you bring this back. So, which brings up another subject that me and baby probably ought to address that we've been aiming to, but we just haven't.
Yeah. Well, we will, but we need to go in and say hi to everybody that has taken time out of their Wednesday to hop in and join us. Woo. Better scroll on up.
Doggy.
Wow, I actually kind of feel being a little behind in your gut, right?
Well, we've been chatting for a minute.
We have been chatting for just a minute, but welcome in, everybody. Rick Giovanucci is here.
Rick Giovanucci.
Paul of PSV Odyssey says, howdy, Miss Pretty, and the often imitated but never duplicated world famous Pooch.
That is.
I love that.
Correct. I do too.
That's kind of a cool little saying.
That's a very cool saying. Thank you for that.
Often imitated but never duplicated.
Never.
All right, Paul, you need to come up with something for me. Why do you get all the good stuff?
Oh, everybody needs a friend named Pooch.
Yeah, well, people are gonna.
That is cool one though, for sure.
Cool. I like that. I really do like that. I'm just teasing.
I might need to make a T-shirt on that.
What?
Often imitated,
but not duplicated.
The one and only original Pooch.
Yeah. I don't know about all that. The one and only.
Yeah, well, he said it. Now we like it.
All right, let's see who else is here. Justin, Back Road Freedom is here.
Woo, just another day and a half or so,
I know.
Justin.
So, or Justin, they're going to be there Saturday morning.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be down there Friday night.
We were going to try to go camping out there, but all the camping spots
booked up.
Yeah.
Places booked up.
Bummer.
I would have camped too.
Yeah, me too. LaDonna is here. Kickapoo Crafty Cat.
Howdy, LaDonna.
And scroll on. I'm going to make this snippy snappy.
Get through it quick.
Beth Cornett is here. She says, hey, peeps.
How's Beth?
Piggy is in the house.
Yeah, good old Piggy.
Piggy's Piddles.
Yes, indeed.
And
make sure I turn this volume down.
Paul says again, Pooch. Let's see here. Tree Haven is here.
Jess, welcome in, sir.
Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch is here.
Raquel, welcome in, ma'am.
Your friend Sherry Edwards. Hey, Sherry, are you coming to the Tim Keller meetup?
Yep.
I remember you guys kind of had
Sherry
talked
Lemonbone.
about it a little bit.
I think she said she might want to look into it, but you know.
BNUS Odyssey is here. Say, hey, Pretty and Pooch, Oakland Country. Good to see you. It's good to see you too. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
And MT Homestead is here. Mike and Terry.
Mike and Terry, which will follow us up here after Pretty and Pooch. Mike and Terry will be up next, as well as Vineyard Farmhouse.
Marianne Bimler is here.
Miss Bimler.
And Eileen, welcome to my kitchen. She is here. She is listening while she fixes supper. What you cooking? Ooh-wee. Piggy, what's Eileen cooking?
Piggy's probably already asking that question. Where's my fork?
Lori Carp is here. Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Mike's fishing home. He says he's shared out, listening in, and sipping a beverage.
Ooh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Mike. I'm sipping my root beer tea, which I might not have too many more of these.
Let's see. Let's see. Mike's fishing home says Pooch, Tish, Piggy, and all. He said hello to everybody. Hey, Heather's here. Heather Lansgren is here.
Hey, Heather.
Heather, how are you doing well today?
Yep, hope she's doing better.
Coach G, Gary, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, checking in from Florida. We're glad you're here. How's the weather in Florida?
Coach
I'm just
G.
kidding, Destin. I'm not going to say how's the weather in your area.
I was thinking about that earlier, knowing how, because I know Justin
He's
does
kind of
it.
coined that.
He's coined that, and I think there's one other person that might do that. But I was sitting there thinking of that too, not wanting to take it away because that is his. But I could remember. I'm sure some of y'all probably remember the Today Show when old Willard Scott used to be on there. And then during the weather time, he'd do the national weather, then he'd kick it off over to your local weather, how they break off. And he goes, and here's what's happening in your world, even as we speak.
But then also, what's his face now says, here's what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Al.
Yeah, Al Roker.
Yep.
Let me see here.
That's how.
Anybody else?
Here's what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you it's windy in our neck of the woods.
It is really windy. It's very windy.
It's been windy a lot lately. You can't get out and do nothing. I was wanting to go fishing this weekend and couldn't because just the wind was too much. Yeah.
Simply Jan is here. Oh, speaking of Simply Jan Homestead, she is coming on to my show on Monday.
Oh, nice.
7 p.m. She has a story that she is going to share, and I'm so looking forward to pre-chatting with you. Simply Jan, if you got my email today, maybe we can chat for just a little bit. I won't take up your whole Sunday, maybe just 30, 45 minutes, just so that I can become familiar with your story and, you know, as always with everybody else, just kind of guide you through. And so I haven't checked my email to see if you've responded yet, but I look forward to chatting with you and everyone. Make sure that you tune in on Monday. She's got a great story that she's going to share, and I'm grateful that you're coming on.
All right, Jan.
Yeah, so awesome.
And I believe they got their new internet today.
I heard.
Yep. I wish we'd get some good internet out here.
I do too. Okay, everybody's saying hi to everybody.
We're out here in the middle of Podunk. There ain't nothing. It seems to be a thing here lately. I don't know why. Nothing.
Justin said that he was looking at camping spots too. Yeah. We just couldn't find.
I searched. I thought about Sulphur Springs, which is not too far down the road, but I've already got us a place in Lampasas, Texas. It's about 40 minutes away, I think, from the state park.
There's Kevin, hiking with Jackie Boy. He says, looking forward to meeting y'all this weekend with at Backroad Freedom. We are excited. I mean,
yes,
really
sir.
Can't wait.
If y'all got any details y'all might want to share with us, since we haven't been down and done this kind of stuff. What's that?
She said that, sorry, other plans were made, so she's saying this, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But because I was trying to figure out the full day, I know we'll probably be there and out there most of the day. Pooch has to have a snack at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be backpacking a snack or I'm going to have to pull over and cook a hot dog or something there on the campfire or whatever.
Oh my goodness gracious. Eileen is heating up a pizza.
Oh yeah.
Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is here.
Oh,
Thanks
nice.
for coming in.
Thank you for coming in.
Super happy that you guys are here. We got some good people in.
Yeah.
BNS Odyssey says I'm incognito. LOL.
And Justin, if you can, or Heather, be sure and post the link for No Judgment here, so everybody will know we're
That's right.
Pretty show with Simply Jan tomorrow.
Yes, Monday.
And don't forget any other folks out there. Y'all know what to do and how to handle it. Promote
they're
all.
Appreciated, actually. They're very good at that. We appreciate you. Brian with the Vineyard Farmhouse. He is here. He says, good evening, Pretty and Pooch.
Howdy, Brian. Brian's going somewhere too this weekend.
Where's Brian going? Brian,
he's going to hang out with Troy at Bar Run Forge.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
I wanted to go to that gig.
Yep. Brian's going to get to go learn how to forge some stuff.
That is so cool.
I guess that's what they're going to do. I'm not, but he gets to go see Troy.
That is awesome. I love Troy. Let's see here. 2 old people on a couch here. It says,
Mark
hey
and
guys,
Debbie.
Watching storms here, all past us.
Ooh, thank goodness. We're in for some, I think.
And who else?
I was sitting here thinking too, because I'm going to be off Friday, and I told Pretty earlier, I guess Friday I'll be doing a few things, getting ready, and she looked at me like, you're off Friday? I'm like, heck yeah. Of course, I'm thinking ahead about packing our stuff and knowing I'm going to be taking our kayaks, and I want to get those, make sure those are strapped down good, and just make sure we got everything. But I was also because remember how I hauled them to the lake when we went. I'll probably do it like that because I know you can't ride in the state of Texas with the tailgates down if I were to lay them flat. Of course, I have a toolbox in my truck, but I didn't want to threaten to get yanked over by a state trooper for riding with my tailgate down, having them
riding dirty.
Yep, riding dirty.
JB is here, Pure Okie.
Hey, JB.
Mike.
And it won't be long till we see her either.
Oh, cool. Kickapoo Crafty Cat says, my new logo should be showing up on my chat soon, but it's still me.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to see that new logo. I love, you know what? I say I love seeing new logos. I do. But when I changed mine out after being years with the same one, it made me a little nervous at first because if it's not I don't want to say that. For me, let me just say for me, I felt like maybe if I couldn't find the right person to make an eye-catching logo, people may not know or take the time to look to see who it is or who you are, you know. But I got lucky with Nikki, yes, and he made it, and it's beautiful.
Mickey does good work. I haven't seen Mickey lately.
No.
I'm sure he's busy doing something. I know JB's probably got good tabs on him, but hope he's doing well. And if you seen JB, let him know Pretty and Pooch is thinking about him and mentioning him. But it'll be not too long. We'll all be down there anyway together.
That's right. So. That's right. I'm excited. Steve C says, hey, everybody. Welcome in.
Steve C.
Okay. Thank you, Simply Jan. I'm looking forward to having you come on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one.
Will be a good one.
I don't know what Simply Jan's going to spill the beans on or what she might have to say, but I'm sure it'll be good.
Okay. It does look like everybody's still saying hi to everyone else.
Nice.
And we might be at the bottom. Oh, Susie Jacobson is here.
Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Welcome in, ma'am.
I've missed seeing you.
Susie's busy too. She's quite busy all the time. Manhandling other channels.
Justin says, I've never been to this place yet, Pooch. I was thinking about that as well. About food.
Not sure yeah.
Yet, so.
Well, I guess I'll pack me a box of saltines or can of Spam or some double ham or something, just so I can have a snack.
30 people, 22 likes. Hit it up, good people. That's right.
Yeah,
thank
thank
you, Mike.
y'all.
I appreciate that. And I think Roberta's Artistic Adventures
Hey,
is here.
Roberta.
She says, hello, pretty and Pooch.
Welcome
We're glad
in,
that you're
ma'am.
here. And Old Man King Homestead.
Peter.
Peter's here.
Hey, Peter, how are you, sir?
And let me see. I think I'm caught up.
Good, okay.
Yeah.
Now we can get down to the business that me and baby probably should have been. Of course, we was going to do a video on it, and it was talking about how we've been catching ourselves. I'll catch baby a little more often than me, but
Okay, hold up. No. You did. No, that is, he's already lying. I came home and I told on myself. Bye, Mike. Thank you. He's going to leave us on studio. He's got to go grab him some grub. We understand that. Got to
thank you, Mike.
Get some food in your belly. No, I came home and told on myself. I was.
But then it really made me start to think and watch, and then realize, hey, baby's right.
That is not true. That is not even. So we were talking about our age, and
for some reason that's a common conversation with her and I. Talking just the fact of us getting up there in age. We're 50 in our mid-50s.
Yeah, not that old, but we're getting up there. Wait, hold on before we go on. Piggy says, I may one day do me a logo, have the piggy looking like Indiana Jones with a John Wayne twist going after the golden fork. LOL.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good. With the slogan of, where's my fork? You got to have that in there.
Okay, I'm at the bottom. Yay. But so we drink tea from HTO.
Uh-huh.
And I go there every day, if not twice a day. And the other, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks, couple of weeks maybe. And so their system is, let me tell you what this system is. And especially because we go all the time, you earn points every time you purchase tea. You
rack up free drinks, either free teas, or you can even get free gallons.
Yes,
of tea.
You can get free gallons. You can get happy hour price.
Yeah, that's really cool. The happy hour price.
It is, which is $1 something for tea. And Rebecca Touch by Your Own is here.
Hi, Rebecca.
When you go through the girls, well, the people that are working there, they always say, okay, do you have rewards with this? And
oh, heck yeah, I got rewards.
And so you have to give them your cell phone number. And so I listen for that every time just because I spend a lot of money there. Mm-hmm. And so I've noticed that, well, prior to this, Pooch had said, and this has been months before, Pooch had mentioned, you know what? There's an old boy there that never asks us for our phone number.
And when I go, I always give her number because she has her phone number for the account to get the reward points and all. So
yes, it's very sweet. But he had mentioned quite some time ago
there's one dude there.
That there's one dude there that doesn't ask for your cell phone number, so you can gain and earn points. Well, so it's your fault actually, because then I started kind of noticing that. And one day I went through and I don't know what was on my mind, but I said it. So there was a girl there and I said, I'll say it in my old lady's voice. I said, you know what? Now I said, you know what? Those old boys, they don't ever ask for our reward numbers like the girls do. Mm-hmm. And, I'm trying to earn my points. And then the girl said, well, they're young. And the young girl said, well, I need to get on the boys and maybe we can make it a contest. And I said, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. And then as I'm driving off, I thought, you old biddy.
Uh-huh.
Who says that?
Yeah.
Like, what an old lady comment. Like, who says them boys don't ask for your rewards number like the girls do? And I came home and I thought, oh my gosh, Mike, I'm so embarrassed. I told him I'm so embarrassed at what I said. Like, I felt like a real old lady.
Real old battle axe.
Yes, that's it. A real old battle axe saying, telling the young girl who's probably in her teens, 19, 18, 19, saying, those boys don't ask us for.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
But of course, now, mind you, we kid each other about this kind of stuff all the time. So we had to keep it going. We had to make matters worse. And now I can tease her. I was like, all right, you always, especially after we've been to church.
No. Don't say we, especially after we, because because you tell them what you did on Sunday after church. Hi, Drew's Lens.
Hey, Drew. But I mean, no, not we. I'm referring to after we've been to church, and you kind of get you kind of
you.
Well, no, not me.
Yeah, you.
Because I'm thinking about what baby did. But I'm saying we get convicted. So baby don't feel bad about what she did.
No. As soon as we get in the car after church, there's those people that are fighting on their way to church. I mean, I'm one of those people that have done that in the past, or you're yelling at your kids, or your kids, as soon as you get in the car and you're already running late, they're like, I need to pee. And you're like, oh my gosh, you should have told me. And then it's like, but I need to pee. And anyway, so those drives on your way to church, and then you get out of your car and you're walking up and you're, hi, how are you? With your kids and your husband and just happy family, all perfect. Well, for some reason, Mike tends to, after church, here we are convicted in church, thinking, okay, I'm going to do good. I'm going to be a better person. And then Mike gets in the driver's seat, and next thing you know, what is it?
Oh, somebody's pulling up the drive. But, I don't know.
He's dropping all kinds of cuss words.
I'm not cussing. I'm just getting on to people.
There's been a couple.
I'm getting on to people for in their infractions on traffic, in the traffic flow, because some people don't pay mind or attention about, especially after you get let out of church. And we're trying, because by golly, we get out of church at what, 10:40, 10:45, and we're going to be the first ones in line at HTO at 11 o'clock, and we're usually the first ones there, and we're waiting there about 5 to 10 minutes to get our Sunday afternoon tea.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's usually a little bit of fracas going on because of what baby has brought up, and then it's made me realize and notice it more. And so I always catch myself. I'm like, now, don't be like Pretty. I said, see what you did, baby? You jacked around, and you're making me feel like the old fogey now. And crotchety old man wanting to get on to everybody and tell them how the cow eats cabbage.
He said, don't be like Pretty.
Well,
no, you are the worst at driving. I can get, as soon as we get
I'm not the worst at driving.
He's not the worst at driving. He's the worst at pointing out nobody else can drive. Nobody else drives right. And
yeah, because
I'm getting off this subject before a big old fracas comes out.
Well, we're going to get in a scrape.
I'll scrape you here in a minute. Let's Trade Paint is here.
Hey, Sean.
Who else hopped in? Let me see who else.
But we have fun with this. We're not serious about none of this.
We're not serious. We're just playing around.
Yeah, we do like to call each other out sometimes. When they've done something that we were just preached at in church.
But I really did feel like a real old lady doing that.
Yeah.
I came home so embarrassed.
It was all fun, though, and fun.
It was all in fun, but I was embarrassed. Like, who does that?
Nowadays, what's baby think about herself and you feel that much older or whatever?
No, I just don't even know why that came out.
Are you worried about they may look at when they see you coming again? Oh, God, there's that old hag.
There comes that. Yeah. Here comes that old hag that drops and. Yeah, no, I don't want to be.
Make sure you ask her for her phone number for her rewards.
Let me see what else is going on right here. Drew's Lynn says hello and that he is driving. Hey, Bailey's Guide Service is here.
All right, Bailey's Guide, welcome
How's it
in.
going?
Thanks for dropping in here.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate all you newcomers. And y'all be sure to come on back.
Absolutely.
Hit the like button, please. Like and subscribe.
That's right. That is so awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool. And that's probably some good dealings of Mike's Fishing Homes.
Thank you, Gary. Jailbait Tackle Outdoors. He says that my interview with Josh Sherman's Family Farm was a nice podcast. I really appreciate that. And I wonder where Josh is.
Yeah.
But I just really did enjoy having him come on and share, and that was actually one interview that we didn't really do a pre-interview.
Mm-hmm.
And
he kind of showed up on our live too the week before, but
right.
That's
but I
cool.
mean, as he was talking, of course, the way my brain works, there are certain things that people say that I tend to catch, and I thought, wonder. First of all, what an amazing man who's been out on his own since he was 15, and just never quit, just kept going, and was very encouraging and inspiring. And then when you mentioned his health, I worried about that. And then offline, we spoke a little bit about the loss of his brother, but just a little bit. But there was not any pre-chat. We both
plans.
We both decided to hop on.
Which is good, and that just goes to show to a lot of folks out there, which a lot of y'all know, we there's nobody immune from having some sort of problem or issue they deal with. Everything may look hunky-dory on the outside, but you never know what's going on the inside.
And it's okay.
And it is okay. And it's good to share, and hopefully that part helps people recover, heal, and lets other folks that are afraid to open up or whatever. Not asking anybody to open up about anything, but if you feel what we're called to, know that there's other folks just like you.
Gary said, at No Judgment here with Tish Ross, just got some hardworking boys fired. Way to reward their hard work. Those boys have girlfriend issues and are distracted.
Yeah. Way to go, Gary. That's a good point right there.
Have you seen that one guy lately? The one with the glasses?
Yeah.
The big, tall, big one? You've seen him? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because he was the one I was talking about. I haven't seen him in a while.
And while Gary's here, I'm hoping, I haven't heard much, but I hope Gary's new job's panning out there, and I hope you're straightening them out, Gary.
Gary, what kind of job do you have?
He's doing medical equipment delivery and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I know it was a struggle and rough at first getting out there, but I hope it's settling down, and you're falling into either how they want to play it, or you're showing them changes that need to be made and improving it. So
that's awesome.
Hope all's well with you.
Yeah, congratulations. Stephen Sheets is here.
Hey, Stephen.
And
Stephen's done in
Lone Cowboy Adventures is here.
Hey, Ken. Man, poor Ken.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, no doubt.
I heard through, I think it was Mike and Terry, that you had an accident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope you're doing better, Ken.
Let me see here.
And of all things, both wrists. That's bad enough. Have both wrists broken.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know the details.
Woo, boy. I've had both arms broken before at the same time, but
Justin said when he comes to visit us, we need to go and get some tea.
Oh, you know it.
We will take you for sure.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's another thing. Justin will be coming hanging out with us the night before we head up for Mid-America. So he's going to come visit us here at FBC.
That's right.
Look forward to that, too.
And it looks like Ken is having surgery on Tuesday morning.
Well, on both wrists. And that's just a freak accident, though.
There's Josh.
Hey, Josh.
We were just talking about you. Sherry Edwards says, I could tell you a few stories about Mike's driving. Man, Sherry, I wish you were going to the meetup.
Yeah, those folks don't know Sherry Edwards is a longtime friend. Her her folks' parents and my parents were friends, and so we've been through a lot together. Hadn't seen Lemon Bone much in the past few years, but we know each other's there, that's for sure.
Simply Jan, that was a great interview with Josh. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to interviewing you. And you're right, Josh. We all carry something. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Heather. I really think that I read and I watch a lot and meet a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and actually, I have a couple of other guests that are scheduled already. One is coming on to talk about the shooting at Fort Hood. And it's been a while. He was a guest on my radio show, and he's coming to my podcast to share his story, how he was injured in that. And
I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
He's coming on, and then I have another lady that's coming on. She is a coach. She's a sober living coach for women. She fought through sobriety as well. I also have a Mother's Day tribute. I have 2 young ladies that are bringing their moms on, and they're going to pay tribute to their mothers. So that one's going to be kind of teary because I know these 2 moms, and these moms have done so much for their daughters. Yep. And their daughters are amazing daughters as well.
Mother's Day is coming up. So.
It is coming up.
And that brings, we're all over the place, but that brings up something that I've heard and watched, listened to this week, and I'm sure you guys have too, and just thinking about Big Mike, Dog Man, the thing he had to deal with this past week with puppy Libby and all, and I know he felt bad afterwards, but I firmly agree that the man knew what he needed to do and he did it, and of course the after effects come and hit him, but like I told him, I was like, Mike, that's just the true colors of the man you are. Your feelings after the fact, where you second guess the actions you took. Mm-hmm. But you took that dog in 9 years ago when nobody would have her, and you saved Libby from the fate earlier in life, and you gave her the best life that anybody could have given her. And and that dog, and love that dog more and better than anyone else could.
Absolutely.
But the man's a wonderful man when it comes to taking care of his animals and his puppies, and he loves them, and that was pretty hard on him, I'm sure. But I love you, Big Mike. If you watch this later, I know you pop in here, but the man's the man.
He is.
And then to turn right around and hear about poor Jeff over at Groovy Eggs.
I heard.
I just thought, man, what in the world? That man's trying to make something, and to have random, rampant running around dogs, and then to have to go to the owners of those dogs that actually don't care. And our dogs are about to pull a stunt, but to not even care of what their dogs did. And I mentioned to Jeff, I said, you're more patient than I would have been, because some folks may not like this, but I'd have probably went down there and took care of them dogs on the owner's property for the fact of what they did. But anyway.
And what they do for people that don't know?
They killed his flocks of his chickens.
I know, I'm just saying what they do for people that are tuning in and maybe haven't seen the story.
Oh, go in there and check if his Groovy Eggs farm out. He's needing to sell before he move and pretty much start over at a new place. And I believe he's found a new place. I did watch his video all the way through, so I know he's got a dream and wanting to start over. He's putting it out there. He'd like a little bit of help to achieve that dream. But this was going to be, as he said, his breakout year with his chickens and egg business. But he was breeding chickens, and top quality chickens, not just random birds. But that was just getting started, and pretty much wiped him out with that attack of those dogs. So
Well, with him having a dream, I mean, it could still be his breakout year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hopefully people will, we and others will be able to help him, and maybe it will be his breakout year. Maybe he will. It'll look different
I
than
hope
what he
and pray
thought.
so.
Yeah, I do too.
I hate to see folks work hard and struggle and work hard to get somewhere and make something, and just like that have it snuffed away, taken out, or for any reason. I mean, things happen, but that careless dog owners, that's just like Big Mike faces, careless dog owners, and he winds up taking in dogs that aren't even his, or abused or malnourished, and that's just that's those kind of people, loving people that have good hearts.
Yeah, I mean, and back to Dog Man, I think that you are so right when you say that someone who, and again, it does come down to a person's heart and their character, and how much he so much loved Libby, and you could tell it just killed him. You could tell on his face after he shared the story, and that for someone who doesn't maybe second guess or maybe question or wonder. I mean, what a loving, caring heart. And you're right. He, I commented on his post and just said that he is, there's people that have gifts. Everybody has a gift. Josh and I were talking about. Everybody has a gift. And Mike's gift is to care and take in and love those dogs that are thrown away, basically thrown away. And he loves them, like you said, better than
family.
Anybody else would have. And so Libby had such a great life.
Oh yeah,
filled with.
She did.
She knows she was loved, and she loved Dog Man.
Yeah,
she did. And whatever happened, whether it was rabies or whatever had happened,
just that and the dog. You never know.
Sickness, illness, whatever had happened, old age. She's at peace now.
Oh, of course.
And I hope that Dog Man is as well. Let's see here. I'm going to look at some of these comments right quick. Gary says that he is actually delivering office supplies. The job still stinks. My main van died today, and now I have to drive one more unsafe for a few days. Hopefully, it's just a few days.
Hope so.
Justin says prayers for you, Ken, at Lone Cowboy Adventures.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
He says left wrist gets a plate and pins.
Dang it.
I don't know the details. I just heard that you had been in an accident, and I'm so sorry.
It's one of those, again, a fluke thing. Wasn't expecting that, but those things happen.
It does. But it does stink.
It does stink.
All right, Mike's fishing home. He said, have a great night. He's in browse mode for a bit. We totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike.
And let's see if there's anybody else new that has come in. John Wiggs is here.
John Wiggs.
Pooch. We're glad that you're here.
I don't know. Was you going to the meetup, Mid-America, John Wiggs? Just curious, because I haven't heard if you were going or not, but wasn't sure.
Okay.
Boy, I got heartburn for some reason. Got sweet tea. Pooch battles heartburn more frequent as of late for some reason. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up in May, but
thank you, Mike and Rihanna. They share us out on their community tab.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
And I don't want to discount what you're saying, but I'm glad that you're going to the doctor.
Well, yeah, this is that time for that checkup, all that blood work and stuff, and I'm gonna let them know. Boy, heartburn's been killing me lately. Hey, and I take 24-hour those slow release acid reducers, and I eat Tums daily. One thing I haven't gotten them out of is my Maalox. I need to go to the store. They sure ain't going Friday without it. That'd be bad. Wake up after a night of not sleeping with heartburn.
Mr. MT Homestead.
Big Mike.
Glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Nice idea, JB. It says we could have a benefit auction online to help Jeff out at Full Blown Country.
Hey,
that's a really good idea.
that is a good idea. I'd love it.
We need to figure out something.
I was thinking that too the other day, just random thinking, you hear all this stuff and of course, like all of us probably, I was like, dang, I wish I was rich so I could just help out everybody,
Yeah.
That would be so cool to be able to do that.
Well, Donna says, boy, I know how Dogman feels. I had to put down my cat after 16 years and it killed me. I am to cats like he is to dogs. I'm sorry. I know that's so hard.
And I was going to get with Drew. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but I want to reach out to him and ask him a question because I do kind of have an idea of something that I think I'd like to be able to do for Jeff. I don't know which way to go with it, but I do have something that I would like to. But a auction benefit or whatever for Jeff would be awesome to do.
It would be awesome.
It would be. But just on the side of that, I've got something I'd like to maybe toss around and maybe talk to Drew about and kind of because Drew knows Jeff really good. So
yeah, we definitely need to band together or pull together. And I'm sure everybody here has already been thinking of ways to help him because that is just terrible. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, she says she has a plate and screws in her left wrist.
I got plate screws in my right ankle and my neck and hip.
How about all the old people talk about where they got plates and screws and all that good stuff?
Bring metal detector with me.
And isn't Rebecca the one that has been knitting everybody's hats? So yeah, she doesn't let that stop her. Nope. Way to go.
She sure doesn't.
John Wick says Byron said he will drown him in the lake, so he's going to pass. I'm going
to. Byron said that, huh?
That's what he says.
I haven't heard much of Byron lately either, but I know that boy's busy. Okay. He's busy doing stuff. He's a good young man out there doing good work.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who is it? I guess it's been BNS Odyssey, formerly Treasure Hunter. I did not know that.
Whoa! Okay, well, hi, Neil. Hey,
I'm glad that you told me.
Yeah, I got to remember that.
Gathered Together Homestead is here.
Hey, well, that makes sense. BNS Odyssey, Ben and Beth and Neil.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm not that quick, so.
Okay.
In riddles and stuff. Yeah,
That's
Gathered
cool.
Together Homestead is here. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
And Drew's Lens says here but driving.
Well, Drew, at some point I want to hook up with you and ask a question or two and float something around with you. If we get the chance, we'll get it with each other.
And Justin said, everyone bring your hats that Rebecca Touched by Yarn makes for y'all to the Mid-American meetup. Hey, I need a hat. Have you gotten a hat?
No, not from Rebecca, no.
Okay,
but I know she knits a lot of caps, hats, and beanies and whatnot, so that's a very good thing. But she's made a lot, I do know that.
Yeah, that's what I hear. And they're really cute. I saw Justin's on his head. It was really cute. JB says that she'll donate some merch and items for an auction at Full Blown Country. Okay, well, we need to figure out and get together.
Yeah.
And see what it is that we can do. Thank you, Simply Jan. It's Glenn and Jessica at Gathered Together Homestead.
Glenn and Jessica and Jan. She knows. I believe she's up there close to Jeff too. I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, I've had something kind of laying on my heart a little bit, so I want to but I want some questions and answers first about it. I think it'd be good. Maybe Pretty and Pooch can do something really good for Jeff.
Gathered Together Homestead. Okay, what were the names? Sorry.
And something else. Anybody seen Maddie lately? I need to reach out to him. I haven't seen him much this week. I heard a peep out of him. That's more like it. I ain't heard a peep out of Maddie.
Wonder where he's been. Maybe he's probably been working busy too.
He could be.
Whoops, didn't mean to put that on there. But Gather Together Homestead says the blanket and the hats are great. Thanks, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca makes blankets and hats.
Nice.
She is busy with that.
I know. And Piggy does a lot of crocheting too. I've actually got. Oh, it's in the house, but I got a prize I won from Piggy in Elaine from her deal with the pot holders. Well, those are cool.
They are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Justin says, y'all are getting a shirt from me when we meet up this weekend. Yay!
Yee-hoo.
That's exciting. So, yep, we are caught up. So, who's coming up next? We still have about 15 minutes, but before we go, we have MT Homestead is coming up next.
Yep, MT Homestead, and let's see. I know Brian the Vineyard Farmhouse will be coming up, and I can't remember all who the guests are all the time, but I forgot who is coming up on his channel. I'll have to look
He's
it up.
there. Brian, who's coming up on your channel this evening? And LaDonna says Maddie was over helping his mom this weekend.
Okay.
Good night, Steve C.
Yep, night,
Thank
Steve
you for
C.
coming in. We appreciate you.
But this
And don't forget, Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I'm looking forward to how we're going to do some
that
filming.
Jan Homestead is coming
on your show.
Yes.
But I'm looking forward to being able to. I was kind of worried about this, not worried, but because Kevin and Justin go hiking all the time, and so I was thinking, all right, me and Baby's gonna go down there, and I was kidding with Baby. They're gonna take us up on some high degree of difficulty hiking climb. Because I heard them talking about the elevation. And of course, we get up there and Pooch gets up on a rock cliff or something, and next thing you know, Pooch is rolling and tumbling down the side of that hill, hollering my shoe or my hat, and hollering, "Baby!" And there I go. So now we'll be good, but I was wondering about that because we get to film, and that's what I'm kind of curious about. Maybe gonna carry a camera while we're walking around.
I mean, I have my phone.
Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be video. And
I mean, I don't know how much I'll video because I'm sort of like weird like that. I mean, I like to really be present and not worry about filming, and so I don't. I don't film, but when I have my guests on and I'm interviewing them, I'm very much. That's just kind of how I am, and I don't mean to not acknowledge every single person that's in my chat, but in radio, how are you going to turn that off sometime?
Trying to.
And I'm so engaged with my guests that. Not on purpose or anything, but that's why I'm so glad that we have mods because I am engaged in our conversation. And if I look off to the right and being ADD, then I get all just discombobulated. And so, so I don't always have, not that I don't have the time, but I don't always acknowledge everyone that comes in, but I am very grateful and appreciative for everyone that comes in. But so it's kind of that way when we are out doing things like, I'm focused on what's going on, and I really don't when I have to bother with.
Yeah, well, I mean,
taking a camera and all that.
So maybe you're not going to do an hour and a half documentary.
I'm not doing an hour and a half documentary. No, sir, I'm not.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to dang sure be able to try to film.
I mean, I hope to get some pictures and stuff with everybody.
Have a sit down with Kevin and Justin, and have our snacks and run a campfire. That'll be good. I think that'll be good. At home with Tom and Rhonda Howard are here. Hey, Tom and Rhonda, welcome in, folks. Good to see y'all.
Jess says video. Wait, video what? Video what?
Just video. Just carry it and let it run. Who said that, Justin?
Jess.
Oh, Jess.
I mean.
Yeah, just video.
Yeah, but I don't want to be focused.
Jess probably means video. Pooch rolling down the hill.
Oh, I will. Yeah, okay. If that's what you're talking about, I most certainly will. That'll be a short.
That'd be over quick, probably.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll make a little bit of video, but I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm not.
Yeah. But the kayak part, let's set that camera up and start
Little Ridge
rolling.
Farm is here.
Little Ridge Farm, welcome in.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in. Kevin said depends on the trails out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I've never been there, so I don't know what I'm in for. Depends on the trails. What's that mean? We're gonna pull up out there, and Justin and Kevin, they know the place, or that'll be easy. We can do that.
I'm for it. I mean,
I'm back at the bottom. Y'all go ahead. I'll meet y'all back at the truck. 'Cause I'm bringing the fishing pole. I'm gonna have to stop off the creek.
Oh my goodness, that's something. Little Ridge Farm, we're glad that you're here.
But the kayaking side is probably what's going to be fun and entertaining. I'm definitely be filming that because we already know what happened on our first outing.
Okay, but that was the first. And
but all eyes are going to be kind of honed.
I hope not. Y'all do your own thing. Leave me alone.
Is Pretty gonna be able to get in there and get out?
Yeah, you know what?
Baby ain't going now, are you?
Yeah, exactly. I changed my mind. All eyes on, and I can't do it.
Yeah, baby decided she ain't.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Get up. Yeah,
I don't feel good.
I'm gonna get up Saturday morning ready to come down there, and baby's going, I don't know, babe. I don't feel too good.
Yeah, I don't feel good.
I said Justin's gonna be disappointed if Pretty don't show up.
No, I'll be there, Justin. I will be there for sure. Let's see here. And for everybody that just hopped in before we hop off, Simply Jan Homestead is going to be on my show, my podcast, No Judgment Here with Tish Ross, this coming Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. She has quite the story that she's going to tell. She shared a little bit in her email to me, and I don't know the whole story, but I'm looking forward to you coming on and
I have no idea.
And sharing. Yeah. I mean, I
look forward to hearing and listening.
Yeah, me too. I really can't wait. And let's see here. Little Ridge Farm says, I'm late. I was busy recording in StreamYard. Hey, that's okay. Tom and Rhonda Howard says, I like your sign, guys. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And I don't know if baby did you explain to the folks much the change from coming and you doing your new format of interviewing?
My new format.
Yeah, coming from where you came from and to how you're doing it now.
Not really. I mean, other than on radio. So I've been on radio for almost 4 years, and being on and that radio, which I love and have learned. I learned so much from not only manning the dials and all the different boards and screens and even my own phone and being able to do that and then engage with my guests, which for me, something I was talking to Mike about is for some people, I know now why some people say, man, that person's just a diva. Mm-hmm. But I think for me, that's not the right word, but that's what people might have called me when I was at the radio station, because how I'm wired and how I am. That's why I'm saying, I don't know that I can video and still be in the moment. The way that I am wired, and I believe that it is also a part of the gift that God has given me, is when it came to doing some extra stuff or additional stuff with the setting everything up and hitting the live and just all the other things that go behind the scenes of radio, even more than what I was doing. I said, I cannot do all that. I have my guests and I want it to be, I'm just 110% focused on my guests. And so, when there became technical difficulties or things like that, it just bugged the crap out of me. Mm-hmm. And so being on the radio, it was just a blessing. And the other thing, though, I noticed is that on internet radio, if you're not watching or tuning in on Facebook or on their Joco Community Radio YouTube channel, there really were not very many, a lot of viewers in the moment. But I mean, after the fact, once people found out what the story was about or what the interview was about, then I had a lot of people come on and watch. And gosh, a lot of people that were blessed and honored as well. And a lot of people that were helped. Oh my gosh, so many people that were helped. So as I decided to make radio be the last year, I wanted to bring my podcast back to YouTube because my podcast was originally on YouTube, and then I was asked to come on and do radio. Just on a fluke, I was being interviewed, and it was just a fluke deal that I was asked to bring my podcast to radio. So I was asked to bring my podcast there, and then I decided to bring it back to be just primarily on my YouTube channel. And it has been such a huge difference in community and people. Josh, people had messaged me after actually I had a couple people message me after you were on my show and have said how much they thanked you for coming on and sharing, and just truly were encouraged by it. And so that's what my podcast is all about. And so now I'm just full blown on.
I'm sure we'll roll it out into some other markets later. But speaking of radio, Tom and Rhonda, Tom's an old radio hand too, actually. Of course, he's nursing and all now, but he was a radio guy.
Oh, Tom, that's awesome. I loved radio. It was just amazing. But I wanted to get the messages. Oh, does he? And I like you and I was chatting with Jess as well. I never went on radio because I thought that I had a radio voice. I never thought that I had this gift or anything. But there's always somebody in your path that no matter what you are sharing, no matter what you are saying, there's always somebody watching you and someone that's either going to help you take that next step or someone that benefits from your story. So
always.
Yeah, so it's super exciting, and I'm just so looking forward to that. Let's see here. Good night, Sean. I know we're about to hop off here. We have a couple of minutes. They want to let everybody know who's coming on next.
Well, of course, Mike and Terry, MT Homestead's coming up next, and I'm sure they'll be doling out some more information regarding the Mid-America meetups that's coming up. Hopefully, I'm sure they will. And who knows if they have any guests coming up. But and following Mike and Terry will be Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse, and he's got a co-host of Ricky at Narrowway Farms tonight. So,
right, awesome.
Be sure and go check Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse out after Mike and Terry.
Absolutely. Eileen says hello to everyone. She hasn't said hi to everyone, but have a good evening.
Love hope that pizza's good.
We love you too.
Yep, sure do.
And LaDonna says, I like your show this way better, Tish. No judgment here. Thank you. I really am enjoying it. I really am.
And believe me, she puts her heart into her shows.
Thank you.
She sure does.
Thank you. That says that's okay, Tish. You need to focus on your guest. I do, and it's just the way it is, and that's it was just now
at least here we have a little more control of what's going on. So
it's great.
Yeah, it is great, and if it goes more than an hour, that's even better too.
That's right. I don't have to rush anybody. That was another big thing, and I know we only have 1 minute, but that was another big thing for anybody that's still listening. Is I was limited to an hour, and also
with commercial breaks.
Had commercial breaks, which totally grateful for all the supportive people, all the support, all the sponsors. So grateful. But I mean, it just really it was just time for me to move. I don't have anything bad to say. It was time for me to move on and bring my podcast back to YouTube and give my guests all the time that they need.
Yeah.
To be on here. But Piggy says the pizza is very good. So we love you too, Justin, very much.
Sure
and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. I hope that everybody has a great night. Thank you, LaDonna. She said that she likes that there are no commercials now. I do too. It was kind of it was okay for all the years, but I'm grateful now that we don't have any commercials. So so shout out to Joco Community Radio. They're awesome. And but I'm back on YouTube.
So be sure and check No Judgment Here out with Tish Ross, and
yeah,
if you like what you see, be sure and share it out as well.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
I appreciate
Please
that
do.
support. All right. You guys have a really great night. We will see you guys on Empty Homestead. It's time for them to come on.
All righty.
See
Have a
you
good
then.
night, folks. Everybody appreciate it. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. They call me Pooch.
Everybody needs a friend named Pretty, and I'm his Pretty. We'll see y'all here in a
Sure is.
sec. Have a good night.